Good morning. It is day 18, Saturday, April 21. I just left Russell Field Shelter, my first shelter that I slept in. Wasn't bad. Took a while to go to sleep. There was some snoring and other natural sounds of people in a confined space and some shuffling around. I think I was up because I was worried about mice crawling around, but there were no mice last night, so that was good. I finally fell asleep, slept pretty good. One guy got up about 5:30 to get going, but I stayed there to my normal 7 o'clock. Started moving at 8, had breakfast, oatmeal and hot chocolate. Today, I guess the first 3 miles are gonna be pretty easy. But after that, there's gonna be a lot of climbing, so we'll see how far I get. I'm hoping to get as close to Clingman Dome as I possibly can. We'll see how it goes. The forest floor is carpeted with spring beauties and sometimes trout lilies. Really pretty. Things are really greening up here. And yesterday I said there was a bear box down by the lake that I saw, but it was actually a hog trap. There's wild boar around here too that they try to capture and move them somewhere else or eat them or whatever they do with them. I haven't seen any deer yet, but I saw one track yesterday. So no big animals yet. I keep looking. Box turtle out. Okay, I just found this stone, looks like a foot. So I had to get a picture of it. It has an arch. Interesting. We'll leave it here for someone else to look at. Also, a thru hiker just went by and he said there was a bear tracks right back there. I didn't see him, but I'll be looking from now on. And this morning, I forgot to mention there was a corral at that shelter, and we're only 5 miles from that shelter to Cades Cove. So, in this part of the trail, people are allowed to ride horses up here on it, but just this part. So, I did see some road apples. I'll be looking for the bear tracks after this, though. I just left the peak of Thunder Mountain. While going up there from Rocky Top, I looked to my left and I could see Cades Cove, and a little farther out there was Gatlinburg. A lot of people that have been hiking around are gonna go to Gatlinburg today, take a zero or spend the night there and enjoy themselves. But the weather looks pretty good today and maybe into tomorrow. I'm not sure about the following days. Might start raining, so I'm gonna keep going. I'll get my reward when I get out of the Smokies. Last night at that shelter, there was a shovel leaning against the shelter, and there's no privy there, so that's what that shovel was for. I watched a video last year about this guy talking about ways to cut weight in your pack. One of his was he doesn't take a cat hole shovel. He says he can use this trekking pole or a stick to dig a hole. And those holes are supposed to be 6 to 8 inches deep. And it's rocky around here, a lot of roots. I don't know how he does it with those instruments. I think you need a shovel. All right, I'm gonna climb down this mountain and we're gonna go up to Siler's Bald next. That'll be a workout. Just stopped for lunch at Derek Knob Shelter. Now I'm moving on. It's a real nice day. There's no wind, sun is out. It's very pleasant. And it looks like snow on the ground around here, but those are just spring beauties. Covering the forest floor. talked to a guy that was heading the other way, and I asked him, when will I get into Tennessee? He said, you've been in and out of Tennessee and North Carolina this whole trail the past day or two. I guess for today the worst is behind me, but looks like there's another mountain up there. It's pretty good walking right here. '18. That's us. I came apart a section that kind of reminds me of walking in oak openings because of the evergreen trees here. I'm less than a mile away from where I'm going to stop tonight. And I remember today is my brother-in-law's birthday. He's married to my youngest sister. He likes to be his own boss. Over the years, he's helped me with my house. And back when he was working on cars, he worked on my car a lot. So happy birthday, Ron. Thanks a lot. This is my home for the night. Home sweet home in my tent. The shelter's full, so I don't have to sleep in it. We're at Double Spring Shelter, and I walked 15.8 miles from Russell Field Shelter. And the water's down here, I believe. There's a privy here somewhere. Oh, over there, through the trees. And it was a pretty nice day. Weather was great, hardly any wind. Flowers all over the place. Talked to a bunch of different people. I'm starting to see evergreen trees. Kind we get for Christmas sometimes. Nice. And well, I finally listened to music. I haven't listened to music for a couple days, and today the first song and the last song were by Simon and Garfunkel. The fourth song of the day was kind of upbeat, though. I listened to Wagon Wheel by the Old Crow Medicine Show. And I like their version better than Hootie's because it's more bluegrass sounding. But the first and last song of the day were by Simon and Garfunkel. And the first one was Homeward Bound, and the last one was American Tune. So try listening to those two back to back and not have your heartstrings pulled when you're away from home. Should be a good night. I'm 2.8 miles away from Clingman's Dome. So I'll be going up to the highest point of the Appalachian Trail tomorrow. A lot of people here are going to Gatlinburg, but I'm going to pass that on by, and maybe I'll take a Nero or a Zero at the end of the week when I get out of the Smokies. That's the plan. It's supposed to be nice today, tomorrow, and Monday I think it's going to start raining, so that's why I want to keep moving. Box turtle out. Day 18, April 21st. See you tomorrow.